Hello lovely, it is Susie here, founder of the Baby Business School and the Calm Birth School and Mindset and Marketing Mentor to pre and postnatal specialists like you. And today I just wanted to talk about failure and what we do, whether the things that we are doing that we perceived are failures are really failures. So kind of from a mindset perspective, I know that I don't really believe in failure, that everything is a learning curve. And if you're able to break things down, analyse them, you cannot fail, because then you apply the lessons to the next thing that you do, and the next thing you do is more successful. The only time we fail is if we quit or if we continue to make the same mistakes without taking responsibility for our own actions in us not getting the results that we want. That's the only time I would say that somebody has failed. But what I have noticed recently, particularly with people who are looking to diversify and are experimenting in the online field, although this can be applied right across the board, is that they have an idea, which is a good idea, and then they put it out there a little bit. They do a couple of blogs, they do a couple of vlogs, and nobody buys. And so they then make the decision that people aren't really interested in their program. And I just want to really emphasize that probably, if you have validated your idea and asked your target audience whether your program in principle is something that they would be interested in, and they've come back to you and said yes, it is highly unlikely that people aren't interested in your program. What is much more likely is that you have massively underestimated how many people you need to be connecting with on a daily basis in order to speak to enough people to get a sale. And the only caveat to speaking to enough people is to already have a reasonable size tribe within your network who already know your work, already like your work, and already trust your work. So when you have a really kind of deep connection with your audience, if you have an audience already, that's the only time that the numbers that I'm about to quote you mean nothing, because you can get a much higher conversion rate from people who know, like, and trust you than from cold traffic, so people that are just coming into you're just getting on their radar. So the average conversion rate for any kind of direct marketing is 1 to 2%. So that means that when it comes to creating a new email program, for example, you need to have 100 people on your list to sell one slot. So my question to you is, how many people are on your email list? How many people, new people, are you connecting with on a daily basis? So let's take email lists out of the equation. How many new people are you attracting to your Facebook page when you're putting your vlog and blog up there? How many new people are you speaking to, you attracting into your group before you tell me that nobody wants your program? And from an advertising perspective, whilst Facebook ads is incredibly cost effective, and you hear amazing case studies of people saying, yeah, I paid 50p a lead, I paid 10p a lead, it's a good general rule of thumb is to think about spending £2 for every lead that you get onto your email list. And for those of you in the Baby Business School, I've got an ace Facebook ads bonus, which talks about how we should be using Facebook ads more effectively. So this will make even more sense to you guys. But if we're spending £2 a lead, you need to be prepared to spend £200 to get 100 people on your list to sell one space. So I just want you to break it down like that. and then have a look at your launch, have a look at what the activities that you have done to promote your new service, to promote your new program, and let me know whether you have been hitting those target numbers for that one sale. Now, when you introduce things like webinars and things like that into your launch strategy or your marketing strategy, again, when you're speaking to people and you're able to demonstrate your expertise, which is why we do these vlogs and blogs, etc., you are able to build up that know, like and trust factor, and you will convert higher than 1 to 2%. However, you still have to take into consideration how you get people to your webinar. And, I would use Facebook ads. Other people just post organically in different groups, but you still need to get the numbers. So what I'm saying to you is, if you have tried something recently and it hasn't worked, please don't be disheartened. Please don't make the decision that it hasn't, that it's just no good. Really have a look at the practical elements, i.e. the numbers, and let me know, or at least acknowledge to yourself, whether you had enough people seeing your message to start with in order for you to determine whether it really was a success or failure or not, and then take things from there. But that is it from me today. I hope that this was useful, and I will see you next time. Okay, bye.